Let me ask you something. When was the last time you heard a new breakthrough in senior health? Most people still talk about cholesterol, or walking 30 minutes a day, or eating fewer sweets. But here's the truth. The science of aging is evolving fast. And a lot of what we think we know about health after 60 is outdated. So today, I'm going to share with you some of the most recent, surprising, and powerful discoveries about senior health that you probably haven't heard yet. These are real studies, backed by respected researchers. And the best part? They give us hope. Because the future of aging isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving. Now, before we dive in, let me quickly introduce myself. I'm Dr. Thomas Carter. I've been practicing medicine in the U.S. for over 30 years, specializing in geriatric care. That's health care for older adults. And throughout my career, I've always believed in this one simple idea. Growing old doesn't mean giving up. It means finding new ways to live better, longer. So let's get into it. Let's talk about your gut bacteria and your memory. You've heard of probiotics, maybe even prebiotics, but did you know your gut health may be directly linked to how well you remember things? A study from 2023, published in Nature Aging, found that seniors with more diverse gut bacteria had sharper memory, faster thinking, and less brain fog. Why? Because your gut and your brain are constantly talking through what scientists call the gut-brain axis. What does that mean for you? Well, adding certain fermented foods like yogurt with live cultures, kimchi, sauerkraut, miso soup, kefir, or even a small daily serving of kombucha can actually nourish your gut bacteria and potentially support your brain. And here's something most people don't realize. Even chronic constipation can be a sign that your gut-brain connection is off balance. So if you've been feeling foggy lately, forgetful, low mood, or slower to process things, try giving your gut a little love. It just might clear your mind, too. Now, here's what surprises most people. Exercise isn't just about movement. We all know exercise helps with weight, strength, balance, heart health. But a new study published by the Journal of Neurology in late 2023 found something astonishing. Seniors who engaged in mild aerobic exercise for just 20 minutes a day showed noticeable improvements in cognitive flexibility, verbal fluency, and even processing speed. But here's the twist. It wasn't just cardio, like walking or swimming, that helped. Even simple chair-based movements, when done with deep breathing and light resistance, had the same brain benefits. So if you think it's too late to start exercising, or you've been avoiding it because of joint pain or mobility issues, here's your good news. Any movement counts. And it's not just your body that benefits, your brain lights up too. Try this. Seated leg lifts during commercials, arm circles with light soup cans, breathing exercises with slow upper body twists, marching in place while brushing your teeth. All of it is fuel for your future brain. Now, here's the real shocker. Muscle loss starts affecting your immune system. You've probably heard of sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. It starts as early as your 40s or 50s and accelerates if you're inactive. But recent studies, like one from Cell Reports Medicine in early 2024, are showing a direct connection between muscle health and immunity. When you lose too much muscle mass, your body struggles to produce enough cytokines, those little protein messengers that tell your immune system what to do. What does that mean? It means seniors with weak muscles recover more slowly from infections, have more severe colds or flu, and are more vulnerable to inflammation-based diseases. Even scarier, some vaccines, including the flu shot, are less effective in seniors with low muscle mass. So building muscle isn't about vanity. It's not about looking good in a mirror. It's about protecting your immune system. Start small. Body weight squats using a chair. Arm circles with light soup cans. Breathing exercises with slow upper body twists. Marching in place while brushing your teeth. All of it is fuel for your future brain. Now, quick check-in. Which of these 3 insights was new to you? Gut health and memory? Chair workouts improving brain speed? Or muscles helping your immune system? Just type 1, 2, or 3 in the comments. I'd love to know which one caught you by surprise. And don't go anywhere because we've got 4 more powerful discoveries coming next. Let's talk about sleep and what your heart is doing while you snooze. Everyone says sleep is important. But why exactly? A study from the American Heart Association in 2023 found something incredible. Seniors who got less than 6 hours of quality sleep a night had a 60% higher risk of heart-related complications, even if their diet and exercise were on track. But here's the twist. It wasn't just how long they slept, it was how well they slept.
Poor sleep quality, meaning frequent wake-ups, trouble staying asleep, or no deep sleep cycles, led to higher blood pressure in the morning, irregular heartbeat episodes, slower heart rate recovery after stress, and even increased arterial stiffness. Now, I get it, sleep doesn't come easy as we get older. Hormones shift, the bladder wakes us up, aching joints don't help. But even small tweaks can improve sleep quality. No caffeine after 2 p.m., keeping the bedroom under 68 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 degrees Celsius, gentle stretching before bed, a short walk after dinner, listening to calming sounds like waves or rainfall. Your body heals while you sleep. Your heart resets itself. And now we know poor sleep might actually age your arteries. So don't skip on shut-eye. It's one of the most powerful natural therapies we have. Now, here's something almost nobody talks about: the loneliness-inflammation link. Did you know that feeling lonely can cause your body to release inflammatory proteins? This isn't just an emotional issue, it's physiological. In 2022, researchers at the University of Chicago found that seniors who reported high levels of loneliness had higher C-reactive protein, a marker of inflammation, elevated cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and lower natural killer cell activity, part of your immune defense. That means even if your blood pressure and cholesterol look fine, loneliness could still be silently damaging your health. But there's good news. Social connection is medicine. It doesn't have to mean going out every day. Even weekly routines help. Phone calls with a friend, joining a community class, attending a church group, participating in online forums, volunteering a few hours a week, chatting with neighbors during morning walks. And one of my favorite tips, keep a connection calendar. Write down 3 people you'll reach out to this week, even if it's just a message or voicemail. Because here's what the science says. Connection reduces inflammation more than aspirin. And that's something worth remembering. Here's what many seniors still don't realize. Hydration changes with age. You've probably heard drink 8 glasses of water a day since you were a kid. But recent research shows that as we age, our body's ability to signal thirst gets weaker. That means many seniors walk around in a constant state of mild dehydration without realizing it. And that can lead to dizziness, confusion, headaches, dry skin, irregular heartbeat, fatigue, and even higher risk of falls. A study from 2023 published in The Lancet Healthy Longevity revealed that proper hydration in adults over 60 was linked to better kidney health, improved mood, and even lower risk of chronic disease. So how can you stay better hydrated? Sip small amounts throughout the day. Keep a water bottle in each room. Add slices of fruit or cucumber to make water more appealing. Track your intake with a simple note on your fridge. Eat hydrating foods like watermelon, cucumbers, tomatoes, and oranges. Start and end your day with a glass of water. And remember, tea, broth, and even fruit count towards hydration. One last tip. If your urine is dark yellow and smells strong, drink up. It's your body waving a red flag. Let's not forget this one. Hearing loss affects more than just your ears. You might think hearing loss is just an annoying part of aging, but did you know it's now being strongly linked to cognitive decline? A major report from 2023 from the Lancet Commission on Dementia Prevention highlighted untreated hearing loss as one of the biggest modifiable risk factors for dementia. Here's what they found. Seniors with mild hearing loss were 2 times more likely to develop cognitive problems. Moderate loss equals 3 times risk. Severe loss up to 5 times the risk. Why? Because when your brain works harder to fill in the blanks during conversations, it steals resources from memory, focus, and problem solving. Plus, hearing loss often leads to social withdrawal, which we already know increases inflammation. The solution? Get your hearing checked, even if you think it's not that bad. Many devices today are small, affordable, and barely noticeable. And early treatment can keep your brain sharp for longer. Real quick before we move on, which of these new findings do you think more seniors should know? That poor sleep harms the heart, that loneliness raises inflammation, that hearing loss could lead to dementia. Just comment yes if any of those surprised you. And if you've experienced any of them, know that you're not alone and it's never too late to make a change. Let's talk about your gut and why it's now called the second brain.
Over the past 3 years, dozens of studies have confirmed something shocking. Your gut health may influence everything from your mood to your memory, and even your immune system. In older adults, the gut microbiome, that's the trillions of bacteria living in your intestines, plays a direct role in digesting nutrients, producing brain chemicals like serotonin, regulating inflammation, protecting against infections, and supporting cognitive function. And here's the kicker. A 2022 Japanese study showed that seniors with a diverse, balanced gut microbiome had sharper memory, less anxiety, fewer digestive issues, and even slower signs of aging. But the Western diet, high in sugar, processed foods, and low in fiber, wrecks that balance. So, what helps? Eat more fermented foods, yogurt, kefir, kimchi, miso, sauerkraut. Add fiber, oats, lentils, leafy greens, chia seeds. Cut back on sugar and artificial sweeteners.
Take a daily walk. Yes, even movement boosts gut health. Laugh more. No joke. Laughter actually stimulates digestion. Think of your gut as a garden. You need the right seeds, probiotics, and good soil, fiber, to make it thrive. Now, let's look at one final study. Why leg strength predicts how long you live. This one blew me away. In a massive 2023 European study, researchers followed over 70,000 seniors for 10 years. They discovered that leg strength, especially the ability to rise from a chair without using your hands, was one of the strongest predictors of lower fall risk, longer life, better mobility, reduced hospitalizations, and even improved mental health. It makes sense, right? Your legs carry you. They support your independence. They keep you connected to the world. So, what can you do to build leg strength? Do sit-to-stands from a sturdy chair, 3 sets of 10 daily. Walk uphill or on stairs when you can. Use resistance bands around your thighs. Do simple calf raises while brushing your teeth. Dance around the kitchen for a song or two. Stand on one leg for 30 seconds each side. It builds balance too. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day of leg-focused movement can make a difference. So next time you're sitting, get up and sit back down. And do it again. Your future self will thank you. Let's wrap this up, shall we? We've just gone through some of the most eye-opening research on senior health from the past couple of years. And I have to say, this is why I love practicing medicine. There's always something new to learn. And more importantly, there's always something simple you can do. Here's a quick recap of what we covered. Sleep isn't just rest, it's heart therapy. Loneliness isn't just sad, it's inflammatory. Dehydration hides in plain sight and harms your organs. Hearing loss can shrink your brain if left untreated. Gut health might be your best anti-aging strategy, and leg strength could literally predict your future. And here's the beautiful thing. All of these are changeable. You're never too old to start drinking more water, calling a friend, getting your hearing checked, or walking around the block. I've seen 70-year-olds regain energy. I've seen 80-year-olds build new muscle. I've seen 90-year-olds laugh like teenagers. And I've watched 100-year-olds pass on joy, not just genes. So go out there and take charge. Your body might be older, but your potential is timeless. If any of this helped you today, would you do me a quick favor? Just hit the like button. And if you want more simple, natural tips for healthy aging, make sure to subscribe and share this with someone you love. See you in the next one, and until then, take care of that amazing body of yours.